Okay, so this is what I've been playing for the last few days. I saw this guy called Dialco and something like that on YouTube, and he did this world tour, and it was pretty fun to watch, to be honest with you. It's very relaxed. So I thought Minecraft videos and beta Minecraft videos because I do enjoy these older versions. I'm pretty bad with keeping worlds though. I'm very much one of those kind of people who doesn't finish chopping down trees apparently, and one of those people who doesn't keep with the world for as long as they should. To be honest with you, so I thought maybe doing one of these video logs like he did might actually help me on that front. I make it a bit more of a commitment and make it last a bit longer. I haven't built a lot, bearing in mind I literally started this not long ago, like a few days ago, probably. I do have 13 hours on it, supposedly, according to MultiMC, but, you know, I don't really know how that number worked out, because it doesn't feel like it, so either I mean, I've got stone tools, you can see that, so I'm not one of those kind of, I could go and get iron, but I'm just, yeah, I'm not a miner, personally. I'm stuck as Alex for some reason, by the way. If anyone knows any fix for that, that would be great. I've got a skin changing Betacraft proxy on in my Java arguments in MultiMC, and for some reason it's not changing it to the skin I want. Regardless, I can now do the big reveal or whatever. Boom. There you go. That's my base. The path wasn't actually, I just decided I'd walk from this way because it looked a bit more intentional. There just used to be a farm here, which is up there now. So I kind of went for a kind of patterned bridge. I wasn't really sure how to make it look intricate, so this was my best attempt at it, really. I realised that looks a little bit like a knob, honestly, but it is what it is. It's too late now. But I think it doesn't look horrendous, personally. I think it could have looked a lot worse. That's a water elevator, but I won't go up there because it kind of ruins the chronology of the tour. So yeah, this is the kind of the bridge. I want to keep away from monsters, and what better way to do that than to stay above them, right? So yeah, this is the bedroom. I've got a very empty tools chest hanging around here. This is all my farming equipment. I just moved all my food from here into a new storage room I just made. It's just a temporary furnace and crafting table for when I don't want to deal with that. I wanted to make this a cool mine. I never really thought about making a mine look. Yeah, I've never thought about making a mine look interesting, to be honest. I've never really seen the need. I'm quite utilitarian about that kind of thing. But, I mean, that guy's, I don't know, it looked really cool when he did it. So I wanted to have a crack at it, but I don't know how to do it because I'm terrible. I'm in a bit of a space confine here, you know. I can't really mine too far out lest we hit the open air, which we don't really want. So I'm trying to figure out something to do with this. I've already built a storage area as well, but not here. I don't know. Something will be figured out about it eventually. I had a bit of a... It seems to have amended itself. I don't know why, but when I'd go to sleep in here for some reason, it would always wake me up and spawn a mob here or here, depending on which side we were on. If I was sleeping on there, it would be like here. If I was sleeping here, then it would be there. I lit the room like a ridiculous amount. Like seriously, I literally covered the floor in torches. So I just had to assume that they were coming from outside and like spawning inside somehow. I don't really get it either, but you know, is what it is. Here I got a dog, which took a heck of a minute. Jesus, that was quite kid friendly, wasn't it? It took a minute. These things eat bones insatiably in this version, apparently, because I fed another one 6 bones and it didn't come home with me. I'm saving up bookshelves and books, and I need to mine some more wood because I wanted to make a library. If you go up here, and then like have a glass kind of front out there to have a big library that you can see out of. I think that would be awesome. And then here's the farm. Nothing special really, is it? It's a farm, I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, I used to have that farm. Well, it starts to turn night. I had a farm down there, and it didn't look particularly good. I need to go that path, really. I don't know, maybe it looks a little mysterious doing that. Maybe I could put a little fountain there or something. Oh yeah, I just thought, you know, you know, you can imagine why I did that, but you know. So this is the nether room, and this is the storage room I was telling you about. You can't actually put signs on chests in this version, problematically, so I've had to get a little intuitive about it. You have to put it right at the bottom, else you can't actually see what it says. We can't find anything. There you go. There's all the food I said about that I moved. Yeah, I mean, I just found out that dyed wool was in this version, which is quite exciting. This is the elevator I was saying about. It's not particularly efficient, per se, but I mean, if you'd have seen what it was originally, I mean, it wasn't great. So this is significantly faster than what it was. It was just actual a stream, so it was very kind of slow. It's why the shape of this is quite so odd. The reason there's a bed in here is because for some reason this was the only place at the time when that other bedroom wasn't working. This was like safe haven. I could sleep in here and it's fine. Can't do it right now. But yeah, mobs don't spawn up here somehow. I think it's slabbed if I remember right. The first version of this game I saw was this version, or at least on PC, because I used to watch a series called Minecraft Family by Chris and the Mike. I think it was like 2012, 2013 kind of period. Quite young at the time. I quite enjoyed that series, and they kind of started during the beta 1.7.3 phase. There's nothing in the nether, by the way. I'm just not going in there because there's literally just a cobblestone wall and an existential threat of getting it blasted away by many ghasts that all hang around the portal. And I don't really want to have to deal with that, to be honest. And that's about it, really. That is everything I've made in this world so far. I had some ideas on what I could do to kind of make it a bit more pleasant, a bit more interesting. I wanted to maybe construct kind of a wall, if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, I mean a little balcony out there as well. I was thinking maybe a little wall kind of thing, like down there, so it fits into the crevices of kind of the landscape to make it look a little bit like it's fortifying the already kind of strong natural positions, you know, Thermopylae style kind of thing. And then maybe do the same for this, and then try and build like a little village down here, maybe. With this overlooking it, I think that could be neat. I don't really know where to go with it, to be honest. I do want to do stuff with it. I know that much. You know, the whole point of this was, I wanted to have a go at building with limited materials. Not that I'm an amazing builder or anything. I'm pretty shoddy, if you couldn't tell by this already. But I tend to. I think that the amount of stuff you have in modern Minecraft kind of gives you crutches until you kind of rely on the fact that like they'll be there. If you get bored, you'll be like, oh, I'll just go mine netherite, or oh, I'll just get some diamonds. And then when you do that, you kind of you're like, okay, what now? Let's I finished all the natural goals the game has provided for me. And it kind of, I don't know, feels a little bit like, oh, I guess I'm just going to give up at this point, because like, what's even, you know, you get reliant on those kind of crutches the game gives you. So that's why I'm playing on this version anyway, other than nostalgia, obviously. Like, I do this for a little bit of nostalgia, but yeah, I used to play on the AlphaCraft server as well. Had a bit of time on that. I don't know if I have screenshots of my house on that, but that was pretty neat. I can go find that actually in a bit. But here's some screenshots, I guess, of how this did look, because I just want to delete them and have them also somewhere, you know, so they're permanently up online, so I have coordinates if I do end up losing myself for whatever reason. I built pretty close to spawn, so if I did lose myself, then that'd be rather incredible, but I wouldn't put it past myself. I'm a bit of an idiot, so hopefully I'll get that library done for the next time I do one of these, I guess. And maybe we could go find the Alpha Place builds that I did if they haven't reset the server or something. Which would be a bit sad if it did, but I mean, understandable as well. Alright, so we're on this Alpha Place server. I'm on my neighbour's plot right now, not my own. But yeah, so you can see it's a different version, beta 1.1_02, because they needed to make plugins. It's essentially alpha, but a little bit. So yeah, here's the reveal again, I suppose, but for this one. My house. Yeah, this is all my stuff pretty much. A lot of this was done in 2020. This is quite old. Yeah, that was not me, by the way. But here you can see kind of the bridge I made. A lot of this was done whilst watching, you know, compilations of David Mitchell on Would I Lie to You, that kind of stuff. I remember listening to those whilst I was building this and dealing with that. Wow. This is a little dock thing I made. I had a boat here at some point. There were some boats. It's kind of supposed to be like Flower Idols. I don't know who Flower Idol is. I guess just, again, not me. But yeah, this was a mine that I made essentially. That I thought it'd be cool to kind of use as like a boathouse in appearance at first. I think it looks quite neat. Quite tidy. I tried. There's not a lot of materials again in these versions. And the big house. I tried to build a little farm. The grass kept getting trampled for some reason. I wanted to make this kind of all the way across here, all the way around. I made this is a forest I pretty much artificially made. It wasn't here before. I just planted all of it basically to try and make it a bit more full looking. And then I wanted to make this just go all the way down here, really, everywhere. I thought it'd be quite neat, but that never happened, unfortunately. Yeah, that was, again, them, my neighbours, not me. Then, typical water lift, obviously. And here we can look at all my stuff. I built a sail up here if you didn't see it. I didn't really know what made me want to do it, but I just thought it'd be a neat little addition, maybe to make it seem a bit cool, you know. That was one of the issues, by the way. Him claiming a bunch of land there kind of screwed over my ability to build further with my base. So fuck you, whoever did that. But yeah, I built this sail. I thought it would make my base just a little bit cooler, I guess, and I think it added something. I don't really know what it added, but it did. It's different from the other ones. So there's that. Get around the front a little bit, not much apparently. And then you have kind of all the storage spots. That was my old name. This is 2020, so I was taking the piss out of Dream, obviously. These kind of, I found a mossy cobblestone room with like a spawner in. Spawner room with mossy cobblestone, realistically. So obviously that was quite cool because that's supposed to be quite rare. So I thought it'd be really cool to incorporate that into something like this. I thought this looks pretty cool. As you can probably hear by now, there is another portal downstairs. It's quite loud. But I thought that looked really cool. I thought kind of the way I did the lighting in here was kind of cool, personally. And then you get down here, and I think this is just a neat little thing that I did, personally. I mean, look at that, right? And that's kind of where I finished up with Alpha Place. Oh wait, you can go out here. I guess I must have broken that or something. This was, you know, there was a guy, the neighbour I did get along with. He was a fun enough guy. Around here under the clouds aren't. There it is. But yeah, so that was my build on this older version. So I do have a little experience with building on. I thought this all looks rather cool. I put some pressure plates on them just to add some texture to the whole thing. Obviously works like a charm. Yeah. It's stole one of my chests apparently. I would recommend playing on this server, by the way. It's a great server. I'm not as into multiplayer now, but this was really fun to have some time. And if you can find people to play it with, you can find people in the server. I mean, I just met the guy randomly. I just joined him in a call when he was in the Discord server for this server, and I was just like, "Hey, do you wanna what's going on?" And he was like, "Hey, I'm building a pyramid. Do you want me to? Or do you wanna help?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then I came there. I was like, "Whoa, that's a really cool place. Can I build there?" And he was just like, "Yeah." And then we just kind of chatted. It was quite nice, you know. I do recommend it.